Isaac Newton was an English mathematician, physicist, and astronomer, who is widely considered to be one of the most important and influential scientists in history. Newton was born in Woolsthorpe, England, on January 4, 1643, although at the time the Julian calendar was still in use and his birthday is now celebrated on January 5. His father died 3 months before he was born, and his mother remarried when he was 3, leaving him to be raised by his grandmother. As a child, Newton was interested in mechanical and scientific experiments. He attended the free grammar school in Grantham, where he showed a talent for mathematics, and in 1661 he began studying at Trinity College, Cambridge. While at Cambridge, he developed his theories on mathematics, physics, and astronomy, including the laws of motion and the theory of gravitation. In 1687, he published his most famous work, the Philosophiae tilde broken bar Naturalis Principia Mathematica, often referred to simply as the Principia, which outlined his laws of motion and the law of universal gravitation. The book revolutionized the way scientists and mathematicians viewed the universe, providing a mathematical basis for understanding the movements of objects in space and on Earth. Newton also made important contributions to the fields of optics and calculus, developing the theory of color and inventing the reflecting telescope. He was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society in 1672, and in 1703 he was elected President of the Royal Society, a position he held until his death in 1727. Despite his scientific achievements, Newton was also interested in theology and spent much of his life studying and writing about biblical prophecy and religious history. He died on March 31, 1727, in London, and was buried in Westminster Abbey. In addition to his scientific and mathematical work, Newton was also involved in politics and public service. He served 2 terms as a Member of Parliament for the University of Cambridge, and was appointed Warden and later Master of the Royal Mint, where he was responsible for reforming the currency. Newton's personal life was marked by periods of intense focus and productivity, as well as periods of depression and social isolation. He was known to have had difficult relationships with others, including disputes with fellow scientists such as Robert Hooke and Gottfried Leibniz. Newton's legacy has had a profound impact on science and society. His laws of motion and universal gravitation form the basis of modern physics, and his contributions to calculus have influenced fields ranging from engineering to economics. His work has also been influential in the development of modern technology, from space travel to the design of bridges and skyscrapers. Newton's life and work have been the subject of numerous biographies, as well as books and articles exploring his contributions to science, philosophy, and religion. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest scientists of all time, and his name remains synonymous with scientific discovery and innovation. Newton's work on the laws of motion and universal gravitation was a major step forward in our understanding of the natural world. His mathematical framework provided a way to describe the behavior of objects in motion, and his law of gravitation explained how objects are attracted to one another. These ideas laid the foundation for the study of classical mechanics and influenced many other areas of science, including astronomy, chemistry, and biology. In addition to his work in physics and mathematics, Newton made important contributions to the field of optics. He showed that white light is composed of a spectrum of colors, and he invented the reflecting telescope, which allowed astronomers to observe distant objects with greater precision. Despite his many accomplishments, Newton remained a private person and was often reticent about his work. He wrote many of his most important scientific papers in secret and did not publish them until years later. In fact, it was only after being prodded by his friend Edmund Halley that he decided to publish the Principia. Newton's work was not universally accepted at the time, and he faced criticism and opposition from some quarters. However, his ideas gradually gained acceptance, and by the time of his death, he was widely regarded as one of the greatest scientific minds of his generation. Today, Newton's name is synonymous with scientific discovery and innovation, and his work continues to inspire scientists and researchers around the world. He is remembered not only for his intellectual achievements, but also for his dedication to the pursuit of knowledge and his unwavering commitment to the scientific method.